example, we will find the distance between 2 points. Our problem states the following. Find the exact distance between the 2 points. We're going to use the points 5, -3 and -1, -6. Recall that the distance formula is found by taking the square root of the difference between the two x values and their square plus the difference between the two y values and their square. So the first thing that I like to do is to just label each of the ordered pairs. This is x1, this is y1, this is x2, and this is y2. So now using my formula, I clearly know which value I'm going to be using at what time. So the first thing I need to know are what x2 and x1 are. x2 is -1, and the formula says I'm subtracting. Then x1, x1 is 5, and then we're going to square that number, and then plus y2 minus y1. y2 is -6, y1 is a -3. So be careful here and make sure you put this in parentheses so you'll know that you're subtracting a negative number, and then I want the square of that number. So the next step, let's clean this up a bit and simplify. -1 minus 5 is -6, and -6 minus -3, a negative times a negative becomes a positive, so -6 plus 3 is -3 squared. Now we will evaluate the two numbers that have two exponents. A -6 raised to the second power is 36. A -3 raised to the second power is 9. And lastly, I'll take the sum of 36 and 9. So we end up with the square root of 45. Notice in the directions we were asked to find the exact distance. So we need to simplify this radical. You can rewrite the square root of 45 as 9 times 5, and we know that the square root of 9 is 3. So simplifying this out, we get 3 times the square root of 5. And beyond this, you should know that it should be both a positive and a negative square root here. But because we are measuring or looking for the exact distance, we don't measure distance with negative numbers. So you would only put as your solution the positive form, which is 3 square root of 5. So in this example, we've used the distance formula to find the exact distance between 2 points.